How you pay to park in La Crosse's parking ramps is changing again. News 8's Eric Jacobson joins us with an inside look at the new technology.
Lisa, there will soon be no more parking gates on parking ramps in downtown La Crosse. Instead, users will enter their license plate number and how long they plan to stay when they enter the ramp. But drivers in downtown are still uneasy about the plan and how it works.
Today was our first day.
At the Market Square parking ramp in downtown La Crosse Monday, the parking gates are gone.
Instead of gates now and pay stations, you come on in and find a place to park, come down to the pay stations, and put your time in, pay for it there.
Drivers will punch in their license plate number and the time they expect to stay in the ramp at any number of pay stations located near the entrances.
If you have a permit, you don't have to come down to the pay station, just go up and find a place to park.
Parking enforcement will then have the ability to check the license plates.
The pay stations communicate via the cloud with the enforcement vehicles, so as it goes through and it reads the plates, it knows which plates are supposed to be there and which ones aren't.
Drivers in the area are cautiously supportive of the new technology, but remain skeptical.
But at the same time, I think it's easier now to be able to get into the ramp and be able to stay there.
Well, it's new, so the learning curve's a little steep. The permit holders seem to like it at this point because they can just go on in. They don't even have to use their cards anymore. They just go find a place to park and go to work.
City officials say once the Market Square ramp system is up and running, the other ramps will follow suit.
We started with this one because it just seemed like the logical step, and then we'll go to the La Crosse Center ramp and the Main Street ramp from here.
Now, just to be clear, the new system will not change any hourly rates for parking during the week. The new system is in effect from Monday at 4 a.m. until Friday at 9 p.m. They expect the Main Street and La Crosse Center ramps will be using the new system in the next 2 weeks.
Okay, so now if people decide to stay in downtown La Crosse for a longer amount of time than they punched into this device, how are they then able to kind of make that adjustment?
Well, drivers will have two options, actually. They will either come back to the pay station to add more time, or later this week a new app will be launching for the city that will allow a user to add more time to their parking station so that they can just use a phone and add more time.
Makes sense. There's also an app for that, right?
Absolutely, right?
All right, thanks so much, Eric.